Hello everybody, my name is Fincher, welcome back to Starminer. This is tutorial 2, construction and building. Talking about salvage as well. Let's get into it. Glad you made it this far, pilot. I'm guessing you've wrapped up your first training run. Movement, mining, all the basics. Good, you'll need those skills here. If you get stuck, F1 will recall the list of useful commands. This wreck here used to be DS Refine, orbiting near Ceres. Oh, we're in the solar system. Got hit hard. Pirates, scavers, maybe worse. What's left is barely holding any shape. Damn. Good news is it's a perfect training ground. You'll learn how to scavenge, trade, and rebuild a full station from the ground up. You'll handle the blueprints and build crews. I'll guide you through the hard parts. Let's get to it. Command of a small construction fleet to get the site going again. Cool. Owl is back into this operation. They're putting some faith in you. Orbital works and logistics doesn't just let anyone run their ships. Treat these birds with grace and we'll do good. Approach the site with the Storer 7 and see what we're dealing with. Approach the waypoint near the station. That one. White line from your slice ship points to the objective. I see it. Destination. Oh, portal.
Autopilot online.
I heard they're going to be improving the autopilot a bit, which is good. Oh, radiator. To the bank. Gotta deal with heat a bit then.
Constructors offline. Constructors online. Autopilot offline.
Okay, let's rotate a bit. I forgot. I love the fact that I have Newtonian physics in here. It is so good. Okay. Debris fields are dense around the refinery spring. It would be a good idea to clear the derelicts before we can start laying down new modules. Use a scavenger to break down what's left and recover anything usable. I'll leave you to handle yourself as you go, since you already know your way around mining ops. Scavenging pretty much the same as mining asteroids. Cut the derelicts down with mine lasers, send them in haulers to collect scrap. You can press I on keyboard to bring overlays for easy identification of debris. Nice. I like that. Deal with flooding debris as you see fit. The scavenger is here to help you out. Select it from the overview on the right for when you need it. Scavenger. Let's focus on getting your ship close to the DS Refine and jack into its core systems. Access the interface, claim command, and the station will recognize you as its handler. You can scavenge materials from derelict modules you see scattered around. Scavenging works the same as mining. Use your scanners to identify composition and mine lasers to mine the modules. One important distinction with scavenging is that the materials don't need to be further refined and can be easily used for construction. Pardon me. You can do this by right-clicking the yellow interaction icon on the station, selecting Possess Station. Copy that. So under the control, it'll be set as your currently controlled station. You can always switch control back to Restorer 7 by double-clicking it or selecting your overview window at the top right. Possess the station. Okay, so let's do you first. What do you have on here? Got scanner. I got mining lasers. Cool. Okay. Okay. Careful how much you're hauling. More cargo means more mass, and your ship's going to start feeling sluggish. All these scavenged parts will come in handy. You can always Reroute resources to your storages to other ships that might need it more. Decided to bring up overlays. Yep, I got that. These Earth modules are clearing a whole sector. Let's clean up this mess and give us some breathing room. Start with this hunk of junk here. Move on to clean up the old station. Accept. Yes. I got it. Okay. Swing around. See if
Scanners
this
online.
I pushed way too far. Goodness, this is good. This is some getting used to.
Mining online.
Okay, cool. And I don't have to scan them all to do it.
Scanners offline.
Okay. Have a hauler. Okay. Switch back to 07. What do you have on you? Hanger. Cool. Okay. Possess. Nice. Control transfer complete. You now hold command authority over the station to deploy destruction blueprints or issue operational orders. Neat. Now switch back to Restore 7. You can select it from the overview panel on your right. That's this thing over here. We'll load some construction material from Atlas Hauler to your construction ship. How do we do it? You can use the same interaction icon to initiate trade between Restore 7 and Atlas Hauler. Select Restore 7. Open the interaction menu on large hauler ship and use trade. You also might want to bring the Atlas Hauler closer. Select it from the overview panel on the right to pilot within range of the Restore 7 to initiate trade. But hold on just a bit. First, we need to make some room in your cargo base. This old can has some ore left from previous reclaiming runs. We gotta get rid of it. Just some resources. Left click on the iron ore chunks in the inventory on the left side. Restore 7. Set the slider to 10. Kind of toss it down that way. Confirm. And just toss it down that way. After that, just in, yeah, cool. Large cargo bay. Cool. I like this ship. This is cool. I can slap metal storages between things. That is actually awesome. That's it. 100 tons less to lug around. When you're ready, start by pumping 300 units of iron from Atlas Hauler into the frame. They'll cover the first skeletal modules. Note that it takes some time for the cargo to reach your station. Be patient. You can move your ship closer to the Atlas Hauler to speed up the process. Okay, so first let's check Scavenger. Yeah, there we go. Much better. Go down. Okay, Hauler, where are you? Exactly. Ooh, you big. You big. I like you. Okay. Just gonna do this. No, wrong one. There we go. I'm getting moving. Too much. Up, 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 up. Stop. Beautiful. Okay. The Atlas Hauler here is to supply this operation with needed resources. You can route resources freely from this large cargo ship to any other ships under your control. You can use numeric keys on your keyboard to aid with throttle. Just go easy on it. This thing stops like an elephant. It looks like it stops like an elephant, that's for certain. Okay. Nope, 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 nope. Trade. Deposit. Withdraw. Deposit. Withdraw. Taken from Atlas Hauler, moving to Restore 7. What do I want? 3 tons of iron. I'll just type out that. Okay. Okay, cool. Firm trade. I see it's picking up the iron that I left out there. That's fine. Okay. This is kind of getting into the bread and butter of what I really want to do with this. Look at all that FE. That's great. Yeah. That's interesting. That's your basic structural materials taken care of. Next, advancement components. Route 100 units of cobalt into storage. Without it, you won't be able to fabricate tier 2 modules. Okay. Okay, so I finally got that. So let's... No, not quite. Well, you like that. Do this. Up a bit. So I gotta get that taken care of. There we go. Awesome. Get back to Restore 7. Trade. Cobalt. 100. I do like me some complication. It's fun. And this is all about the space sim. Whoa. I wanted to clear the biggest pieces first. So. %, my metal storage. Good. If you ever notice you're running low on any material, you can always reroute supply from the Atlas Hauler or from a scavenger, if you'll put it to work. Nodes are split into Tier 1 and Tier 2 modules. To keep it simple, T1 modules can only be built on small T1 build nodes. T2 modules can only be built on large T2 build nodes. I like that. That's good. Start with restoration. First thing any station needs is energy. Easiest way to generate is by building some T2 solar panels, okay? Select DS Refinery, press B to enter build mode. Modules with green overlays have at least one T1 or T2 expansion module slot available. Choose a T2 expansion slot on DS Refine. Let's do you. Maybe not. And select a T2 solar panel from the build menu to confirm placement. Construction engineers will depart from Restorer 7 to deliver resources and start the construction process. Make sure you are in range with your ship. Okay. Let's do something. You. The constructors can only carry a set amount of resources, and they need to return back to hangar and refill after running out. Now the station is not generating its own power, and the construction jobs can't complete. We need to route some power from the Restorer 7. I see. First, exit the build mode with B. To send energy from Restorer 7 to DS Refine, you need to set one of the Hulk nodes on Restorer 7 to act as an energy sender. Okay. You're still running. That's kind of the big thing on management there. Just making sure everything's still kind of running in general. Let's just get a little closer and then kind of slow myself down. Send energy. Okay. I think that's interesting. Kind of how that works. Good, the next step is to set a Hulk node on DS Refine as an energy receiver. And transfer energy back and forth. So you could have a dedicated generator build. Like just, its sole purpose is to do that. And I saw the option for trade automation. I'm looking forward to that. Make sure you choose a Hulk with good access because you'll need to move in closer with your Restorer 7. So it is limited in range. Okay. I can still work with that. Because then you can just relay it. Okay. Send energy. So let's move on to the DS Refine. Receive energy. Very close. Okay, so it's not practical then, but trade is. Good, last step is to line unoccupied T2 expansion sockets from both Restorer 7 and DS Refine, and energy will be sent from sender to receiver. That's what that was in the last tutorial. Got it. Objective, get close and line to T10. Yay! This is going to end horribly. Okay, the scavenger is sitting down. Let's... You're almost full. Okay. Let's... trade. Give me all that cobalt. Give me all that iron. I don't know what Eonite is, and give me all those silicates. This is not going to end badly in the slightest. Definitely not. Okay. Let's kind of orientate correctly here. I like this. I like the grittiness of it. Feels good. So yeah, I can do my bottom one. Perfect. Stop.
Construction completed.
Booyah. Nice. System's humming again. Now we'll add some batteries to catch the overflow. It will also allow you to keep backup power in case your generators get overloaded or damaged, preventing your active station modules from stalling. So anything that I do that involves any sort of damage or fighting, will need to be managed in such a way. Batteries. Understood. This can be especially bad if you're in motion, as no power means no stabilizing retro thrusters. Many overconfident cameras have lost their lives, and more importantly, their stations this way. Ah, that's the kind of place we live. Got it. Notice the info panel on the left of your screen. Even though we are now producing power, you can see that we do not have any available power storage. Build a T2 energy battery. Cool. First things first. Let's get you back in. Oh, not space to do things. Okay, cool. DS refine. Let's do build. What you got? Do that one there. I'm certain balance is going to play a factor when we build, but yeah. Mass drivers, eh? Yeah, you're getting built. You have energy coming to you, as is preferable. As the scavenger clears stuff away.
Construction completed.
Let's work. Overload's now being stored in T2 energy batteries. While those are powering up, let's make some upgrades to our ship. You speed up our construction actions by building a T2 construction tower. The important distinction between construction engineers is that T2 construction towers can deliver energy to construction sites, so more convenient, limited range. Far more limited range. Remember that to route more resources from your cargo ship if needed. Yeah, I will. Okay. B to build.
Construction
Needs to be a
completed.
T2 node. Construction tower. Nice. I got plenty. Oh, I didn't realize that that's where my mining laser was. Placement is everything on these, apparently. I did not. Oh, no. No, it's fine. I don't know what you're here for. What do you got? Only 5 stations. Nice.
Construction completed.
Looks like this light transporter got left behind. Scavengers didn't have time to strip it. You can put it to use and make a solid hauler for routing and storing materials. Possess it and it's yours. Okay. Interesting. Structure tower online. It directs power and resources to build sites, mass boosting module assembly speeds. Modules require active crew to operate. Provide living spaces for colonists by constructing habitat modules. The colonist info is uniquely displayed in the following format on the bar: house colonists, occupy colonists, max colonist space. Build 2 T2 habitats. Let's move you over here. So then let's move you this way. Just kind of put you over here. Look at that. Perfect. Oh, I don't want you to have your lunar vampires on. Not you specifically. Okay. Scavenger. You got more places to be, but I'm not worried about those. I'm worried about the places that are in my way. Perfect. Okay, DS refine, habitat modules. Let's do B. Let's do them down here. Let's at least do these balanced. No, wrong way. Let's do this. Okay. Who?
Construction completed.
Okay, nice, 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 nice. Let's bring the hauler back in a bit closer. Cleft node. I'm already thinking about how I'm going to make the turtle. Okay.
Construction completed.
Good. Notice that you've now increased your colonist capacity. Yes, yes. Well, over here. Hold on. Yes. Water is essential for survival out here. For a station this size, we will have to store quite a bit of it. Build a large T2 water storage module. The bar on the left shows your current station's water capacity. Okay. I can do that down here. Do them in sets of 2s. That is big. Goodness. Solar wing, probably something I'm gonna build. Okay. Scavenger, pull you back a bit. There you go.
Construction completed.
Well done so far. We're trying to make a factory here, not just a hotel. Time you start preparing the way for our refineries. First thing we need is metal storage for storing asteroid chunks and refined materials. For now, build more of these, but always plan ahead. As your industry scales, so will your storage needs. And you'll need to build more in the future. It's always interesting how those work. Okay, let's swing you this way. Really easy to roll here, I've noticed. This way. Okay. Trade. I'm going to deposit all of the iron, all the silkit. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so for you, I need to build some other storages. Got it, got it, got it. I am planning ahead here. Store. Okay, so you need to back up a bit.
Not enough resources.
What am I lacking? Oh. 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 Yeah, not nice here. Awesome, there we go. That's much better. Goodness. I feel foolish. Oh, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. I'm nudging it. Okay, scavenger. Oh, my friend's playing Slay the Spire too, I see. No, up, 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 up. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Ooh, so close. I'm glad I don't have work tomorrow. I'm gonna be playing this all night tonight. Okay. What do you like? Draw. Give me all iron. Give me all silicate. Now you come here. Okay. I am not having. That's gonna be a little bit of trouble to get figured out, I think. Oh, what is this? Oh, things. I didn't realize that. There was a rank system to this. Pardon me. I'm gonna take that one because I don't know what I need it for. So I'm gonna take it. I genuinely don't know what I'm doing here, like in the future for it. So. Yes, fine. I'm gonna sit down and call this, but let's be clear here. K3 core module, so this is a big thing. Ah, I have weapon groups, huh?
Construction completed.
As you can see, your metal storage capacity has been increased. Now let's make her sing. Build some refineries. These have a more complex shape, but you can always rotate modules by using R. For now, let's build one of them. You know what?
Construction completed.
Let's do it over here. Yes. Interesting. Sure, let's do that. Getting a sense for it. Ah, you have better range than I thought you would. Okay, scavenger. Rotate. Refilled up there. Not too much else. Am I lacking something, or is it just taking time? It's just taking some time.
Not enough resources.
Oh, there it is. What are you missing? I don't see any iron. Okay, well, let's... Okay. Trade. Deposit. I only have 10 iron. That's fine. Switch over to Atlas Hauler. Let's do 300 straight. Oh, this thing has a nuclear fuel cell in it? Nice. Heat. Heat load versus cooling capacity. That hasn't been explained, but that's an important thing to know. The fill portion is heat your thermal system is currently handling. The primary segment is heat dissipated continuously by passive radiators. Secondary segment is excess heat temporarily stored in dump banks, which vents in rapid bursts. When heat production exceeds passive capacity plus available dump buffer, modules overheat and shut down until they cool, then automatically restart. That's an interesting way to handle that. Because heat's a major issue in space. When heat production exceeds passive capacity plus available dumper buff, modules overheat and shut down until they cool, then automatically restart. Size passive radiators to cover your extended sustained load. Dumpers by timing and spikes. They're not a substitute for capacity. I'm hitting capacity here. I wonder on what exactly.
Construction completed.
To be refined without a functioning cargo bay. Positions close proximity, same weight you can transfer materials from Atlas. Think carefully about where you want to place them to minimize travel time. I think I can do that, yeah. Large cargo bay.
Construction
Construction charge
completed.
went so much faster. Now let's send some colonists to start to settle in. Let's send which one. What do you have? You have 148. What do you have? Restore. 40 max. Okay. Cancel. Let's go from the hauler. That's how much you actually have. Colonists will be an interesting thing to manage. Okay. No, sure, scavenger. I almost wish there was a button to orientate to the grid. I understand if devs are like, well, that's not how we want this game to play. Okay, fine. And that's completely fine. It's their game. I'm just here to enjoy it. This is a long tutorial. Let's start with you. Alright, your refineries should be able to function. You can test them out by sending some chunks from Atlas to your new refinery station. By opening the context menu, right-click a refinery, select material to start refining. Okay, so let's head to the hauler. Let's do it. Actually, see, you need something about... We need to do something about these guns. They seem perfectly functional, but they will require ammo. Best thing is to produce it locally, so let's build a T2 manufacturing module. The manufacturing module is an industrial beauty. She can produce anything. From any ordnance we might need to nuclear and eonite fuel. First things first, trade, deposit. Yeah, let's do those. B. Ah, big. Okay. The bug needs to move out of the way here. Oh, you don't have any colonists. Free. Okay. For a reason you won't fit here? Probably. What about here? There we go. It's only humongous. Okay. Back to Scavenger. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Just drop a little bit more. Satisfactory. What do you lack? Silicon. Read, draw. Sure. I'll get there. We'll do it. That swarm of ships is so cool. Okay, I was supposed to do something to refine. Produce. There you go. Oh, friend of mine's playing Battlefield 6 now, is he? He's all over the place. Oh, this is gonna be a longer episode, I think. So, well, I got a lot to show. That's... Do I have heat sinks? Well... Natural habitat. I like my symmetry. That's going to cost me in the long term, but I like symmetry. However, regulation states that these volatile materials need to be stored in separate, individual T2 part storage containers. I must have clicked something and not realized it. See the product storage on this bar looks expanded by making a new container.
Construction completed.
Tap that right on top of it. That's what I'm
Construction completed.
right there.
Construction completed.
There we go. Better for heat now. Okay, Scavenger's not doing anything right now. You up.
Construction completed.
Well done. We're almost finished. One more thing to take care of. Any industry generates a lot of heat. Overheating modules will automatically shut themselves off till they cool back down to working temperature. Not great for business. As very important to increase your heat capacity by funneling excess heat into radiators or dumpers. I did it already! Now construct some radiators in an appropriate place. Current station's total heat capacity graphs over here. Yes, I know. Let's consider. Look here. T2 nuclear reactor. T3. They just jailbroke everything. I could do it all. Mountain drill nodes. Yes. Yes. That's how I want to work things. Okay. 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 Big. Cool. Store. That's silicone and more iron. Jeez. I almost wish I had arrows indicating how much rough inertia I had in one direction or the other.
Construction completed.
That's that. TS Refine is now fully operational and you have a new appreciation for the Artist Station construction. This concludes our business here. You may proceed to the next training module. However, feel free to continue building and experimenting, sending your construction blueprints for some new modules if you want to try them out. I'm almost an hour in. This is fun. I got caught up in this game because it looked fun to do. Ultimately, fuel cells, ordnance produce. Yeah, nice. That's cool. Let's do that quickly. To the restore. Let's move you over. Oh, I could just manually build it. Here you'll learn to use blueprints to save and recall full station configurations. Fun. First, we'll assemble as a solar wing and then link it to the DS Refine, giving the station a new power source. Okay. Let's start then.
Construction completed.
What you see on the construction site here is a solar wing blueprint, a layout pre-designed to feed power into larger stations. Your job is to finish the construction,
completed.
relay the needed resources, and bring it online. Once it's complete, pilot yourself and connect it to DS Refine. That's it then. Let's make sure that your constructions are configured to build and repair adjacent friendly stations as well. With your construction ship selected. Toggle the setting from your systems button on the bottom center of your HUD. Sure. Cool. It is recommended that you first complete the primary mission of building the Reclamation 9 before starting this objective. To finish this job, you'll need enough resources, some construction to construction site, or relay enough energy to the build sites.
Not enough resources.
Silicon. I'll do this and then call it. And then the next episode, will be the tutorial 3, and then we get into the campaign proper. And I'm probably gonna end up getting a lot more out of the campaign than I am doing here. What do you have on you? You have a lot of silicon. Hot damn. Trade. Out of trade range. That's interesting. Okay. I see what I should do here. I just want haulers to go pick this stuff up. Okay, the bug. Train. Withdraw. Confirm. Confirm. Confirm.
Construction completed.
Nice.
Construction completed.
I got an XP. Nice. Select perk. Engineer movement speed of 80%. Energy weapons research. And then construction speed. I'll take that.
Construction
Perks is
completed.
interesting. In my opinion.
Construction
not used yet.
completed. Construction
Wrong way.
completed. Construction completed. Construction completed.
Stall. Excellent job. Got to save your blueprint configuration now. That way you won't have to place every module by hand next time. Use recall the full layout in one go. Cool. Okay, let's see. Oop. Hopefully that's not black for too long. So how do I... Station. What buttons do I press here? Oh, that's a whole set of things that I've never done before. That's actually way easier. There it is. Save as solar. Cool. Well done. You now be able to copy this blueprint, enter build mode, and place a build point. Navigate to the blueprint tab and select this thing. Okay. this over here. Yes. Gotcha. Add. Now all that's left is to merge both Solar Wings and the DS Refine. You can merge with the first one while you complete the other. Make sure you enable the boosters and upgrade on the Hulk node of your newly built construct, else you won't be able to pilot it. Principle of the same as docking. Align open T2 build nodes of 2 stations. Make sure there is path clear, and then when you're close enough, select merge. Cool. So, restore. You need to flip around. Not quite. What is happening? Almost perfect. I actually got it. Cool. Trade, draw. Give me that. That. Give me that. The station is not controllable, eh? What's this? Now it is.
Construction completed. Construction completed. Construction completed.
This.
Construction completed.
This.
Construction completed.
Okay, then let's do like this. Oh, my linear dampers are up. That's why I didn't drift so horribly.
Construction completed.
Cool. Scavenger.
Construction
Scavenging and
completed.
right now.
Construction completed.
It's down there. Not quite. What's this? There we go. Much better.
Construction completed.
So with the click and talk, guys. I need to be concerned. There we go. Got you.
Construction completed.
Beautiful. Oh, I see how it is.
Warning, low energy. Warning, low energy.
Catch up to it quickly. I think it's odd that. Okay. Oh. Cool, 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 cool. Docking.
Construction offline.
Negative 10 megawatts? Why? Exactly? Okay, that's it. That's everything. I'm gonna get carried away again. All things that I'll have to manage separately later. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, please comment, please subscribe. Trying to get to 50. Thank you guys. Have a great day.